What's up? It's your boy, Blue Yeti, coming at you with a little new thing we got going on. Your boy's streaking. We're going streak for the cash, trying to get that 35K Skrilla. So, today was the first day. What I'm pretty much going to do is, I'm going to win money. I'm going to win money in February. I'm going to win either the 30,000 grand prize or the 5,000 wins bonus in Streak for the Cash, but I'm going to win Skrilla. It's what's going to happen. And so I figured I'd make a video to look back on when I'm sitting in my, in my sick mansion that I buy with my $30,000. And, so we're gonna go day by day with this until I get that Skrilla in my pocket. As you can see, had an A1 first day. So let's take a look at the picks. It's only win 7 right now. It's about to be win 8 though, because Golden State's up 20 on Charlotte. So that's gonna be another check. Thank you very much. Check please. So let's just see what I picked today that made me such a freaking monster. So started off, gotta go Oklahoma Sooners over the Kansas Jayhawks in women's NCAA. It was a freaking joke. I can't believe the ESPN offered me that as an option. It was an absolute embarrassment to even offer me that. A goal in the first 5 minutes. You think the odds? Ugh, stop laying me these odds, ESPN. Okay, so will Rooney or Zlatan score in the first half? Well, Rooney did not even start, and Zlatan is far past his prime. So no, they will not score in the first half. Nobody scored in that game. It was a 0-0 draw to Hull. Good one, Man United. Same game. Will both teams score in same? Both teams? Hull and Man U? Stop. Make it challenging a little bit. Okay, so this one actually was kind of challenging. I thought this was the game that was going to break me. Not because I didn't believe in my pick of Indiana, but because I watched like the last 5 minutes of the game and all 3 overtimes, and there were a few times where I was concerned that Penn State was going to do it. Indiana would go up by like 6 or 7 in overtime, and it would look like it's done, and then Penn State would just go on this tear in the last 2 minutes and tie it up, and they had a shot to win it in regulation, or not in regulation, at the end of one of the overtime periods, and luckily they didn't get it. But no, it was end of regulation. They had a shot and they missed the layup, and it went to overtime. Thank God. But that was kind of nerve-wracking. But who's your daddy in the end of the day? So, but that took a long time. I was concerned that I wouldn't be able to get my next pick in time, because that game took way longer than it should have. So going up next, we got this one was bold, or not bold, it was close. So who's gonna score the first? Or no, that's I'm thinking. Which one will score the first points of the game? First points of the game. So not just first points for the Thunder, of the entire game. My boy Russ Westbrook or any other player. It was 98% when with any other player, but I'd be lying to you if I say I wasn't nervous that Russell Westbrook was going to get that first point. I mean, especially once Oklahoma City won the jump ball. Sorry, I won 3 soccer games today, soccer picks. So once Oklahoma City won the jump, I was like, crap. Westbrook's gonna take it to the hole or step back and pop a 3. He didn't. He was dishing for like the first 3 or 4 possessions, not shooting, which was super helpful. And so I took that one down. The next one was real nerve-wracking. Will there be a successful and one in the second quarter of the game? This took until there was like 3 or 4 minutes left in the second quarter for this to happen. I didn't think it was going to happen. The entire quarter was... I don't even know if there were like any fouls at all, let alone shooting fouls that, end went in, end one. I was like, oh, it's not looking good. Everyone in the discussion was like, no, I'm going to forfeit and take the... I'm playing for the monthly win, so I'm just going to forfeit and take the Golden State game. And I was like, where's your faith at, boy? Go with your gut. You picked this game. Until the end of the second quarter, do not give up on it. So, and guess who? Russ Westbrook hits the and one at like 10:30. Golden State game locked at 10:40. It was gorgeous. It was perfect. I was way too excited just to see someone convert an end one, and I loved it. So your boy's going 8-0 on the day, so I'm tied for the lead. No big deal or anything. Tied for the national lead. But of course everyone's like, oh, the first day of the month is so easy. Okay, let's look at tomorrow then, shall we? Will, my boy, Puxatawny Phil, see his shadow? Oh, look at that. My pick just ended. You chose correctly. I'm going to give you guys a little special preview. Will he see his shadow? And will there be 6 more weeks of winter? Or will he not see it? And is early spring in our midst? Let me give you guys some expert advice. Not once in all the years that Groundhog Day has been a thing, has he not seen his shadow back to back. He's never predicted early spring 2 years in a row. What did he do last year? Predicted early spring. You gotta go with the odds. You gotta play the odds. Lock that baby in. Go to win 9. Now, we got a lot of prop bets tomorrow, which is the case with golf usually. With the Waste Management Open, Spieth, Fowler, Matsuyama, and Koepka. Which one? How many will birdie the par 360? That is so bold. So that's something that's a pick that if you're going for the streak, you're probably not going to pick. But if you're just playing to get the 5,000 most wins in the month, if you want the 5,000 wins in the month, you need to get wins. Okay. And if you need to get wins, you just need to play. You need to do as many picks as possible and hope that you just luck out on way more than not. So, I doubt that'll be picked. I doubt that'll be a popular pick for people with the streak, but it'll be really popular with people just going for the wins. Same with the Mickelson score on the par 3/16. Cup of Nations, soccer, these weird games. These will be the college basketball, NHL, NBA will be very, very popular tomorrow, especially people coming off of losses, off of the golf and stuff. People are trying to get their streaks back, picking. Like you have Golden State at the Clippers, who they just embarrassed last week. And then you have number 1 Gonzaga undefeated at BYU. I mean, those games will most likely get people back on track who, went bold for the golf or the soccer earlier in the day. Not a lot of spread as far as throughout the day. I mean, this is really early, which is why I would take Groundhog Day. By the time I wake up, I'm already looking to make another pick, whether I win or lose that one. 11:30, 2, 3, and then we're already at night 6, 7, the 8s, stuff like that. And these aren't a lot of props. Very few props in here. So not a lot of quick matches. So, you can only really pick 1-6 or 1-7 or 1-8. So, I mean, I'm thinking the max that maybe someone could get tomorrow is 5. That would still be... That'd be impressive to me if someone could pull out 5 tomorrow. I mean, say 1 here, say you get 2 here, 3, and then what? 1 7, 1 9. 5 would definitely. If someone who has 8 now could get 5 tomorrow, they're definitely going to be in the lead. No one's going to get more than 5. I can almost guarantee that just based on time. Plus some of these picks, because in order to get 5, you would need to get all of these picks right. And they're all bold. They're all super cold looking. Yeah, nobody's really diving into these ones. This is smoking hot. I'm glad people are agreeing with me on the 6 more weeks of winter. But this is only February 1st. February is a shorter month. I'm thinking that 125 wins this month is going to do it for the $5,000 prize. And I'm going to predict that a streak of 28 is going to do it. It's going to win the 30K. And I'm going to have both. So, you're welcome for giving you guys a little pre-insight into me winning, $35,000. Sitting behind a computer and picking chump. ESPN lay me these chump games, these chump picks. Freaking embarrassing that they lay me this stuff. Like, my boy Puxatawny Phil. You think he's gonna see a shadow? Come on, ESPN. Why don't you just give me the 35K right now? It's embarrassing. Be back tomorrow. Let you know how I did. Peace.